Hello, my criminal justice enthusiasts, and welcome back to Prison Architect. In the last episode, we began setting up the chapel, we had gotten the workshop into a somewhat working condition, and we were starting to think about putting in more cells so we can get more prisoners in. So we're going to go ahead and continue with finishing the chapel off and getting those prisoners in so we can make this prison more profitable. With all that being said, let's go ahead and jump back into the game. So for the chapel, I know I'm going to need pews, which cost $200, and I'm going to need prayer mats. How much are the prayer mats? Because I could. Prayer mats are 50 bucks. I do have some prayer mats up here, and I could easily steal one of those if I needed to in order to make this function for the time being. But the pews I don't have anywhere, so I'm just going to have to wait for right now, I think, and wait for that money to come in. I don't think there's a way I can sell items. No. I could sell trees. Actually, I will go ahead and do that. I've got a few trees left on my property here, so let's go ahead and dismantle those if I've got workers just sitting around. Because that'll make me some money, and we'll go ahead and get us closer to having the chapel up and running. After that point, the workshop's fairly small for right now, but that's good enough. My attention right now is going to be really turned to making this prison area functional, so that way we can get more prisoners in. So we have parole people ready, but we don't have anyone up for parole. A lot of this comes down to we just don't have enough people in the prison right now. So behavioral therapy needs what? Psychologist in the office. Oh, does his office just need a chair or two? That's easy enough. I can definitely take care of that. We did get the money in for something, so we can afford to put a pew in here, which is good. We'll go ahead and put that pew right here. And can we afford a light bulb as well? Because I think this church needs some lights. Lights are 30 bucks. We can afford a few lights. We can afford a few lights. We can't afford 2 more lights at the front of the church. But we'll make it work for right now. Alright. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to steal one of these prayer mats for right now. They'll be getting them back at a point in time. But that way the chapel will be officially up and running, which I want as soon as possible. So that way that's taken care of. Let's see. What else do we need for right now? Okay, we did the first actually. Go ahead and pause because we can actually make these prisoners' days a lot better right now because we can now give them high quality meals. So we can do high quality meals at the high variety. It's going to cost me more money, but I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and have them eating in the morning, and then we'll have them eating at that point in time there. With that in mind, we probably need to stop most of our programs. What time is it right now? It is 7 p.m. So we can stop most of these programs without any real issue. The parole hearings, I do want to continue when they are. Actually, you know what? We'll stop them and then we'll go ahead and reset them. So, have I gotten this mat taken care of here yet? Alright. A couple different things I need to do, I know. So, let me get this mat. Somebody get that, so that way I can set the chapel up. And then let me get enough money. Hey, I got enough money so I can afford a chair for my psychologist office. Alright. Let's go ahead and get a chair in the psychologist office. Let's actually put 2 in there. We're going to be big spenders. We'll have 2 whole chairs in his office. And we can afford a light at the front of this room now. So that's not a bad thing. We don't have power to those lights. That'll have to come later. But it's the thought that counts. Alright, we have a prayer mat available. let's go ahead and put that prayer mat right there. So then we will have everything that the chapel technically needs once at least one of these chairs is installed and once this prayer mat is installed. Then we can go ahead and have these rooms defined the way they're supposed to be, and we can then go ahead and reset the regime overall. So the prisoners are much happier. They're getting fed well. That's a good thing. Hopefully, then they won't stab anybody while they're here. So let's go ahead and we're going to need to expand this kitchen probably with the way that the food is going to be now. And the cooks didn't have a lot of notice, so they probably are not even feeding all of our prisoners this time. That's not their fault, that's on me. Hey, I can afford this last light now. So we can have the lights all where they're supposed to go here. They won't actually be functioning, probably, but they're at least where they're supposed to go. Hey, we actually have more power cable. We have the cable. Let's go ahead and run it in. Alright. We're actually making it into a real prison here. Still don't have money to expand the cell area yet, but that will hopefully happen soon. Evidently, somebody's bringing this prayer mat. Yes, I can see it coming across the grounds here, so that's a good thing. These guys have had some free time. They've eaten. They're getting more food in right now, so that way the ones that did not eat before will hopefully get some food and will eat. So that'll be good. Actually, can I even afford to put in the 2 extra serving tables here? Yeah, they're only 20 bucks a piece. Let's go ahead and put in those extra serving tables. So that way we have plenty of room for them to get their food, everything of that nature, when they want it. We're getting one more minimum security inmate in a little while. We're waiting on making the capacity bigger. That's the next main goal. And we are starting to work through this inmate nutrition issue here. So that's good. Wait, I should be able to afford another grant, shouldn't I? I completely forgot about that. Alright, we're not building those buildings, so we're not going to worry about that. We are going to do the crackdown on drugs. That's what we're going to do next, I think. Actually, this one will give me a bunch of money for it. And it's not that hard to cheat the last few things that I need for this. Alright, we're going to do this one. Because with that, we can afford to actually expand our prison area here. So, how big is this again? Let's see. Alright, so it's 13. And that counts the wall, so I'm actually going to just need to go 13 off of it. Just like that. Get rid of this interior stuff. So just like that. Should be good then. Yes. Yes, 13. This is 13. Good. Alright, let's go ahead and build this area in brick. And actually, let's go ahead and build it all the way to here in brick. Pause it real fast. Take out this wall. Fine. You don't want to do it that way? I will come all the way here and do it that way. Does that make you happier? Alright. So we'll have that whole area set up there. Cost us a decent amount of money, but we can get a bunch of cells in here now, which will hopefully go ahead and give us the next cell thing that we need. Alright. At the same time, increase the size of your security force. So I need to almost double the size of my security force. That will come after we get some more prisoners in, I think. And then we'll do the CCTV things where we'll just cheat that a little bit. Basically, we'll put in enough cells here so that way, or enough cameras and stuff, just in an area so that we have them, and then we can get rid of them if we want to. Who knows? I might actually set up a little security center somewhere. I don't know exactly where I'd put that, but who knows? We might do that. We'll see. Priority first is getting this area constructed. That way we can get more cells in, we can get more prisoners in, and we can hopefully make more money. While all this is going on, let's go ahead and shake down the prison again. I shake down the prison a lot, I know, but I want to make sure that I don't have anybody tunneling out. Really, I probably should do the tunnel search because I'm not sure if the shakedown's actually covering that. I haven't seen a tunnel yet this time, so I really don't know. I'm also really hoping that if I play the sandbox mode, this will actually be used as a guard serving area. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so this area has all been built. Let's go ahead and quick build. Cells like this. Alright, so that's how many cells we can build for right now. They won't have any power or water going to them, but we'll get to that at a point in time here. They will get taken care of eventually. It's not like I leave my prisoners too long without the things that they need for existence, but for right now, they can, hold it, wait till they can go to somebody else's cell to use the restroom. It'll be fine. Alright, so the chapel is officially up and running. That's good. We'll get more pews and stuff into it here in a while. This one is nicely grinding through what it needs to do. So prisoners should not be unhappy now because I'm just going to leave it where they have these 3 meals a day kind of thing. But with that being said, let's go ahead and set programs back up. We need one of those. We need one of those. One of those. One of those. One of those. Basically one of each of these. And the parole hearings are going to be the ones where we have a whole bunch of them. So we have all the different things running. We want to edit the schedule though. Actually, we have these parole hearings at these weird hours where they're not supposed to be here. It's very unique. Yeah, let's cancel the 6 a.m. one and that one. Let's actually cancel a couple of these because we do need a death row one. Alright, so let's go ahead and move the parole hearings to more standard hours when the people are at least expected to be awake. Are they up at 8 a.m.? What is the actual regime? Alright. They are up at 8 a.m. Yeah, so 8 a.m. is fine. Actually, what I might do is I might have them go like this. That should be fine. Alright, we're going to move that down to there. We're going to move that there. So we will go ahead and do this. So that way workshop safety is the only one that starts at this particular time. And that way, hopefully people will want to come work in our workshop. Then we'll have the foundation education starting at its own time. And then these other programs, which are more for the benefit of the prisoner but don't really make me money, will start at different points in time. So, to me, it's all about making money. And right now, the prisoners are very upset. Why are the prisoners upset? Perhaps it's because some of them didn't eat the last time. They might need to eat, and then they'll be a bit happier. We'll see. They are going to be able to eat here soon enough, so hopefully that'll make them happy. I really could afford to use a couple more cooks in here, but I just don't have the actual funds for them. So, for right now, we're going to have to roll with it as it is. We will get the food out to you guys as quickly as we can. Oh, it's shower time. Alright, so they're not even worried about food yet. They're going in for shower time. We still have this horrible shower cell set up here that just really is so bad. But it works. They haven't, rioted about it yet, so we're going to go ahead and leave that. Dismantle this door. Do we have any staff doors laying around? We do have a staff door laying around. Let's go ahead and put the staff door over here, so that way hopefully they'll be able to get in and set up these cells a bit faster. Alright, we've got all the prisoners in there showering together. It's a real bonding experience for them. That's going to work out great. Prisoner intake, we got a bunch more money in for the prisoners, so that's a good thing. And you know what? Being the kind person... Somebody got tased. As I was saying, being the kind person... We're just having more people getting tased. Where are these people getting tased? I do not know where the people are getting tased. I wanted to watch. But as I was saying, being the kind individual that I am, I'm going to go ahead and extend power and water into this area right away. So that way they've got the things they need. Alright, so water to all the different cells will be available. Then we're going to go up here and we're going to actually take this capacitor off, because if you remember from one of the previous episodes, we tried to see if that capacitor would be enough to power the death row chamber. It was not, and so we're going to need power from a different source for that, or just more power overall. But for now, I want to go ahead and extend this power cabling down like that. I think that'll be fine that way. But we are going to need to take this capacitor and put it up back onto this system here. So, I do want to prioritize this so that we don't have the power in the entire facility go down. Hopefully they will prioritize that. Alright, we got our new inmates in. They will be getting water and power soon to their cells, so that's a good thing. We do have people in here for the workshop training now. Hopefully somebody can pass the workshop training. We'll have to see how that goes. And actually, for this, as far as logistics, yeah, we have 2 people trained in that area. We can have up to 7. I'm going to go ahead and put the full 7 as possible in here. So that way we can really go ahead and get things taken care of here. Looks like I need some more trash cans in here because it's just becoming a mess. Put trash can there, there, and there as well. Alright, they have taken care of that capacitor. Let's go ahead and put it back over here. Let's prioritize that job of installing this capacitor, because otherwise I have a feeling when all of this wiring gets done, the prison's going to go dark on me. So, don't want that to happen. And I do want some guard just deployed standardly in that room. Doesn't look like we have anybody getting visitation stuff in here. It's very interesting. Alright. So, nutrition, we're still waiting on that to complete. We have raised our prison capacity close to what we need. We just need 2 more cells, actually. Can we afford the cells? Not right now, we cannot. Which is a little bit on the sad side, but we will soon enough be able to afford the cells. We're getting water. Hey, that one prisoner now even has water in his cell. Modern invention there. Great thing for him. Alright. Power has been at least somewhat aided for there. Hopefully that'll work out. Did any of the prisoners pass? No prisoners have passed the work safety thing. Why are prisoners not passing the workshop safety? I really would like some license plates made. Come on. I want prisoners to start making me money. Alright. Oh, we'll just have to see how that goes. We can hopefully get 2 more cells built in here fairly soon. Need to wait for the cash flow. We got an early release prisoner. Perfect. That means we can quick build these cells. Just like that. That will take care of that one grant. We will have 50 cells built. So we will have the capacity properly taken care of. Might as well put water to these cells while I'm at it. Alright. So that will take care of that grant entirely. We can also then demolish this part of the wall, because it will not be necessary. And then once that grant is taken care of, we can go ahead and put in cells on the opposite wall. So we'll go ahead and get these, and we'll put in more cells along here. Which at that point then we are going to need more guards to run this prison, because otherwise we are going to have people starting to break out of the prison. Alright, can you get a few of those cells up and running, please? We're so close to having enough cells. We need one of these to be qualified as a cell, and we'll be good to go. Alright, once that bed's installed, I think we should be good. That grant will be taken care of. Put the bed in either cell. I do not care which one you put it in. Alright, perfect. So that's taken care of. Let's see about other grants. Crackdown on drugs. Definitely the crackdown on drugs would be a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that one as the next one we do. Let's quick build out some more prison cells. Perfect. Alright, so we have all those prison cells being built. We're going to need some more tables for our prisoners to sit at. We're probably going to need some more food as well. And we're definitely going to need some more cooks and such overall as well. So let's go ahead and start dealing with these issues right away. So let's go ahead and put more cookers in. And more fridges in. And then we'll hire more staff to work in here. We already have the prisoner capacity up as much as we can. Do we have the utilities running down far enough? No, we do not. Let's run that power down there. Then we're going to need more benches and everything, but we're going to have to wait till some of these prisoners start showing up and we get that money for them. Additionally, we are going to need to get some more guards in and such, because with the number of prisoners we have, it is going to be a problem otherwise. Alright, so let's go ahead and see here. We need to build CCTV cameras, we need to get more guards, and we need to place CCTV cameras throughout the prison. Alright, not that big of an issue. I wonder if I could just build a CCTV monitor in the armory and that would work. Don't know if that would work. Technically, it doesn't say that it has to be in a security office. So perhaps I could just put it somewhere else. Let's see. I'm sort of thinking about possibly putting it in the staff room or the armory. Okay, we got a ton of money just in there now. So that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and see about this CCTV camera thing. Probably, yes, I need to do surveillance in order to get that. Just had money come in and go out. Mostly go out, but that's alright. So let's go ahead and do the research for the surveillance cameras. Takes about 46 minutes still. Then we'll go ahead and see about putting in that camera. While we're at it, though, we can start building out some of these rooms. So we know we're going to need more tables. Let's see how this is going to work. All right, so I want one off of the wall. So 3, 3, and we'll just have walkway there. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So we'll have it like that. How's our power doing? We actually do need to deal with the power more. Let's go ahead and put on 3 more capacitors to take care of any issues we could have there. Alright. We'll get the benches in here. We're actually going to do another serving table along this wall as well. So that way we should have plenty of serving tables. We should have plenty of cooks and such. Actually, we might need a few more cooks with the amount of cookers and stuff we have in there. Let's see. I'd say a cook can handle 2 of these at least. Well, let's see how they do. I'll see if I need more cooks or not. Alright. Surveillance has now been approved. Good. Let's see about a CCTV camera. And a monitor. If I put one of those in there, and I have a guard on deployment to this location, maybe that'll work. It shouldn't probably work, but it might. You never know. And then we will go ahead and put CCTV monitors throughout our prison. Alright, so we're going to want a monitor here. We're going to want a monitor over the desk in the classroom. We're going to want a couple of cameras in the death row area, because we want to catch that show when that happens. We're going to want cameras definitely in the... I'm going to put a bunch of cameras in the workshop because we want to make sure that these prisoners are not doing anything they shouldn't be. We're going to put a camera in the morgue to make sure that the bodies stay dead. One in there. One in each of the parole rooms. And some cameras in visitation as well. I think that should cover it for the most part. Alright. Oh, with all these new cells, we need to actually hook up water to. My workers are working very hard right now. I've got them doing so many different tasks. But they're not complaining really. They're doing a good job of it, so I give them credit. We've almost doubled the size of the prison in a very short time here. They're doing a great job. I applaud their effort. Alright. So I think I've given them plenty of tasks to be doing. Oh, well, we do need power to come to this station here. You know what? Let's run this on death row power. Alright. So once this has power, then we will see about connecting it to all the different cameras that I've just told them to put throughout the facility, and we'll see how that works out. Alright. With that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If you liked the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you are not already, please click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that way you'll know when I produce more videos in the future. Thank you for watching, and remember, behave yourselves out there. Otherwise, I may have to create a new cell for you.